What's going on, crew? How's everybody doing tonight? Get right to it. Ask Matt. Let's do this thing. Just finished up the embroidery mart day one, the trade show today. Great day today. Meeting some more of the crew here in Atlanta, but we got some questions from yesterday and the day before that I want to knock out real quick, and then we'll get into some live questions as well. So the main one, Superstar. What's up, Superstar? Superstar said, I'm trying to make a rhinestone decal from a mini pack, but all the stones are touching the other color stones. I've tried to resize, but that didn't work. That changed the size of the whole decal. It's the pink cheer bullhorn design. So here's a quick little tip and a little trick. And I probably should have, I know I've said it in a couple different things, but probably should have even explained this a little bit more. So everybody think of, let me move this down a little bit, hold on. Everybody think of a rhinestone design, okay? Think of a rhinestone design. Now, with the rhinestone design, when you're looking at the template, okay, you're looking at the design on your computer screen, and let's say it's the cheer megaphone, all right? Now that cheer megaphone, the sample we do is like a white and a crystal and a green, right? If in the design, the crystal part, okay, in the design, the crystal stones are overlapping the green stones, and I think that's what Superstar is saying. Can your stones ever overlap, I guess is my question to you guys. What do you guys think? Can your stones ever overlap? Because remember, you're cutting template material, all right? So there's a weird little thing in here that a lot of people don't understand. And it's a pretty cool little trick to make your designs look a little bit better, okay? Because I'm sure that most of us, when we're here, when I ask a question like that and you're thinking, can your stones overlap? Most people will say, yeah, or can they overlap? Most people are gonna think no, unless you've seen a lot of my videos or you've seen me talk at a trade show or something and talk about it. Because, and here's the only reason why they can overlap like that a little bit, Superstar, is because they are different colors, which means they're going on a different template. And then all that does is it decreases the space between those two color stones, and then it makes your design look even better. So you'll notice a lot of designs that we have that are 2 and 3 color designs, when it's butting up against the other color, there's a lot of times where it's super, super close or even possibly overlapping a little bit. And that's where you're gonna make it, it's gonna make it look a lot better, all right? And it's gonna make the design look better because it's gonna get all of those stones closer together. So to answer your question, Superstar, with that one, like you said, they're the different color stones. When they're the different color stones, you can cut it. You don't have a problem. However, if they're overlapping and they're the same, color, then your whole template's gonna rip. That's a whole different ball game, right? So hopefully that helps with that. Man, and this one, it's hot in here tonight. So last night, it wasn't bad. I was freezing, but we just went to eat, and now it's hot in the hotel room. So that helps with that. Now, next thing we got, okay? I emailed you all and called to set up a meeting for business for, what do you mean a business for meeting, Laquanda? A business for meeting. Where are you emailing at? And what do you mean set up a business for meeting? Let me know. So, stones overlapping, different color, no issue at all. Okay, no problem at all with that. Now, next question here. Slim's got a question. And Slim said, yeah, everybody, we got 65 of you here. Like, please, are here. Click that like button. Click that like button, okay? Will anyone be available on Saturday morning to help with a 5-point? Ty, tomorrow morning, yes, we do have, I think 2 people in the call center tomorrow. I know they're swamped right now with all the different things, but yes, give a call tomorrow. And let me know what your main issue is. Laquanda, we don't do a lot of you're saying for a custom design, Laquanda? Is that what you mean? Or actually making the t-shirts? Let me know. If you're looking at actually making the t-shirts, we don't do as much as the finished product side of it anymore. We don't really, that's what everybody here is doing. So if you're looking for a custom design, then all custom designs, you have to submit it through the website. You have to submit it through the website, and that's when it goes to our custom design team. The emails, they don't do anything with the custom actually designs. Okay? So, hey Matt, this is urgent. A meeting to design t-shirts. So are you local, Laquanda? So that's what I'm not sure what you're asking. Okay, custom designs. Okay, so that on the website, you would submit the design through the custom design spot. Because we literally get hundreds and hundreds of custom designs basically every day. So people will email all the time, and that's why it has to go through the actual website for that. All right? So let me get Slim here real quick. Hey, Matt, this is urgent. We have an order to etch a big mirror for a local business. How do you price this? Can I try to use one of the TRW calculators to help to get an idea? Yeah, that would help, Slim. This mirror is pretty huge. Honestly, when it comes to pricing, oh, look, Wanda, yeah, you can actually come down to the warehouse. You can drive down to the warehouse, definitely. And would you suggest, for ease of the project, to use etched vinyl instead? So I definitely wouldn't use the etching cream, okay? I would definitely use etched vinyl, all right? And we don't have etched vinyl on the website. There's a bunch of places that do. But that's what I would recommend. And honestly, Slim, just base it off of, look at the cost and look at just use the new calculator with the margin side of it and look at the margins you want to make. Because it really depends. Like anybody could say, hey, I'm going to make a 2 foot by 4 foot decal, and it could take you 5 seconds to 10 seconds to weed it, 30 seconds to weed it, but it also could take you 20 minutes to weed it. Yeah, Laquanda, you can go down and talk with one of the actual designers. As far as just to get an idea. They won't be able to design it right there on the spot, but you can talk to them and get different ideas for stuff, yeah. So, Slim, I would recommend finding out, the first thing you need to do before you get into pricing is find out how much the etched vinyl is, what the size is, no problem, Laquanda, and find the size of it, get your material cost in it, and then go from there as far as the pricing side of it. And once you get to that point and you get all your material costs, if you gave me an estimate of how long you think it's going to take you to weed it, I could help you with the pricing. Because honestly, I don't know if it's, you said large, I don't know if large is 12 inches by 24 inches. I don't know if it's 4 feet by 6 feet. I don't know if you're paying $100 worth of vinyl or $5 worth of vinyl. So that's where I don't want to throw out a price for you, because honestly, I have no clue until I know your cost and your time involved and all that stuff. Does that make sense? So I don't want to just throw out a BS random number to make it seem like I know what I'm saying with that, not knowing all the information with it. Okay? All right. Next question here. Next question. I see a couple of you. Before I get to this next question, I saw a couple of you. At what point do I need to get a business license? Once you actually, if you're making it just like side stuff and things, Christina, you don't need to get crazy with it. But as soon as you say, I'm going to make this a business and my goal is to make a business, getting your resale certificate and license and stuff is a huge thing, because it can get you into bigger shirt distributors and things like that. So you can get your prices of your shirts for a lot less. So there is a benefit to it as well. Okay. Carol, what was the issue you were having, Carol? I'm going to get a couple of 5.0 questions in here. Carol, were you having the memory issue? please let me know, Carol. I know there were two people, I think, that were having the memory issue with the install. So Carol, please let me know if that one of those was you, because I haven't been back at the warehouse. I'm not seeing. Hold on, I'll wait for you to respond there, Carol. And I'm bringing a CDR file into CorelDRAW and send to my GraphTech Plus cutter. I'm getting an error. Object doesn't support this property. Pam, how are you doing it, Pam? Are you doing it through the top drop down or through the wizard part? Let me know, Pam. Yes, that was you, Carol. I'm actually on the computer right now, and we're creating a new build, and I'm probably 90% sure that we have a fix for that. Probably 90% sure. So my goal is to get it uploaded, hopefully at some point tonight. It might be late, okay? Because it takes a couple hours to get, once we have all the coding part done, to get the build in. But Carol, I think that we have one of the first having the install. Yes, Carol, I think we have your issue solved, okay? I think we have your issue solved, but I need to get it and get the build of the entire thing. We're still fixing a couple other little things. And yes, that was number one on the list, okay? Different little crashes that people were having. Those are easy fixes, but those aren't things we're worried about as much right now. We're more worried about stuff like that, Carol, where there were 2 instances of what yours was, Carol, that have come through so far. Or actually we had 3. But hopefully that's going to fix them all, because they were all the exact same scenario. What version are you using, Becky? So let me show you guys something here real quick. Let me see if I can change. Give me a second here. Let me move this, and let me swap this down here. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can get you guys. I was just reading the questions here. So, for the toolbar, okay? It looks like most of you are having the issues with the toolbar, right? So, those of you who are having issues with the toolbar, here you're going to come up to your toolbar, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to go to Customize, okay? I'm going to go to Customize. I'm going to go to Workspace. And then the TRW toolbar is down there at the bottom. And that's how I add the toolbar to it. So if I go over here to Customize and Workspace, I'm going to go to, up here at the top, you want to go to Import, okay? So that's how you're going to import the toolbar. And once you go to import here, all right, same issue, but I was trying trial. Alicia, what do you mean you were trying trial what? Let me know on that. So, when you go to browse, you're just going to go to your documents folder, and you'll see a folder down there that says the TRW Design Wizard. When you double click on that, you're going to see toolbars, and then you're going to see whichever version of Corel. I have 2017 and X8 on this computer, so I would choose X8, and I would hit open. And then I'm going to hit next, and then there's my TRW toolbar. Did that make sense to everybody? Let me just hold the camera here. So, and let me see if it allows me to flip around here. Are you guys upside down now? No? Okay. Did everybody see how I did that? I can go over it again. Yeah, Kristen, hold on. Let me see if I can. You guys are going to look at nothing for a minute, okay? Give me a second. You're going to look at nothing here. And there's the phone. All right, I just got to set up this little device here real quick. Give me a second. I just got to set up my little magnet here so you guys can see what we're looking at. All right. So let me throw this down here. Let me bring you guys over here and set you up there. All right, here we go. I'm going to go through the toolbar thing again. Let me close this out. So if I didn't have, and I'm going to hide my toolbar right now, okay? I'm going to hide my toolbar. So I'm going to go to my tools, and I'm going to go to my Windows, toolbars, and take off the TRW toolbar. So I have no toolbar up there now, okay? And I'm just going to show mainly the top of my screen because that's the main part you need to see. So to do the toolbar, here's what we're going to do. Anywhere up in this area, I'm just going to right-click, customize, workspace, and then import. All right? On import, I'm just going to hit browse. And then when I browse, I'm going to browse just my documents folder and then the TRW Design Wizard folder. Okay? Now, with the TRW Design Wizard folder, I'm going to go to Toolbars and then pick whichever one I'm using. I'm using X8. So I'll hit Open and Next. And then Next again, and then put it into my current workspace. And then I just hit Finish, and I'm done. So once I hit Finish, and I drop this into my current workspace, okay, here's the thing, is you can have multiple workspaces within CorelDRAW. So you don't just have to have basically one workspace, but you can see, it doesn't mean it's going to drop it in there already. So you just come up to your Windows tab, the toolbars, and then I'm going to click on the TRW toolbar, and then it pops it in there. Okay? All right, what other questions we got? Any of you, the cool thing is any of you that are having any issues with, because remember, we switched websites recently. Okay, so Dawn, good one. We switched websites, and just depending on if you had a version before the old website. So when it comes to activation, Dawn, don't even worry about that right this minute, okay? As we're fixing some of these other things. So there are some different ones that have had the activation issues as far as looking at your old order, all right? But no problem with that. The thing is when you do that, just, you have a 30-day unlimited trial. It's the exact same thing, okay? So that's something that will be easy for us to fix once we get rid of the main issues as far as actually anything that people are having problems with actually running it. So you're going to be able to use it no problem. So don't worry about that, Dawn. Obviously, if you're 30, it'll be well before your 30 days runs out, but you have full access to everything, and everybody else who's just saying as far as the activation side of it, okay? No problem. When you try to send the file to the GraphTech, Judy, how are you sending it to the GraphTech? What error are you receiving, Pam? Locks up when I receive that error and have to close it out through my task manager. I'm not sure which error are you getting, Pam? Trying to send it to your GraphTech? Let me know. Cutting Master 3. Okay, let me see. I haven't even tried Cutting Master 3 yet because we have Cutting Master 4 here. So let's just draw a quick circle here. And I'm going to turn this circle whatever color. I'm going to come up. Judy, are you doing it through the launch up here? And then send cut lines to CM3. Is that how you're doing it, Judy? See, this is pulling in. So there's my circling cutting master 3. So it may be more of an issue, a cutting master 3 thing going on. I'm not, you see what I'm doing, Judy? Do you go through the launch area up here for your apps and plugins? And then hit send cut lines. Send cut lines to CM3. Yes, okay, perfect. I would maybe try to reinstall the Cutting Master 3. I've actually had that same issue you're talking about, Judy. I've actually had that issue before as well. And when I installed Cutting Master 3, it fixed it. Okay? So, yeah, the 5.1. Oh, you guys are looking at this saying, that looks different than mine, aren't you? Yes, this is the one that we're working on right now that's going to fix Carol's issue. And it's got a couple other little fixes that a lot of you probably haven't even run into yet, but some of you had that we fixed. So, Cutting Master 3 and Cutting Master 4. I know they're definitely both working. Okay, Judy, okay, no worries. Just do a quick reinstall of it. But if you have an issue, give a call as well. And try to give a call to the warehouse tomorrow morning. I think they're there from 10 to 1 Eastern time. And they'll be able to log on. Has anybody been on your computer yet to look, Judy, and take a look at it? Pam, what issue are you having with the install? Yes, Becky, we have a video on the YouTube channel for installing. Pam, let me know. So what's the issue with the template cut? What is that as far as sending it to the cutter, Pam? Wendy, you followed the install and it worked perfectly good. Good. Receiving object doesn't support this property or method. And you said that's trying to send it, Pam, to the graph tech? Or you're trying to do something with a template? Trying to send to the graph tech. Object does not, let me see what you wrote there. Object doesn't support this property or method. I'm going to take a screenshot of that so I can look it up after. Okay, Pam, I'm going to look into that for you. Pam, can you send me the file through Facebook Messenger? Just to the Rhinestone world. And you can send a file in Facebook Messenger. I just want to take a peek at it quick and see if I get the same error that you're getting. Okay, yeah, let me know. I want to take a peek and see if I get that error. And then I'll know if it's something going on with your cutting master or whatever it is, or if it's something to do with the file. That's weird, Judy. That's crazy. So it works the first time each day? Wait. Seems like the first time each day, then it works. So, Judy, it gives you the weird error thing the first time each day, but then after you close or reboot, then it works the rest of the day? Is that what you're saying? It says, can't find Corel? What? Is Corel hiding? That's a crazy one. I haven't heard that one. I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to see. Wendy, there's someone on the group who are having issues with the wizard not being long enough. So they're not seeing the wizard completely. The wizard not being long enough. Not being long enough. Ooh, here, Wendy, let me know if this is what you're talking about on your, okay? I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna go to here, and update. Is that what you mean, Wendy? How the wizard isn't long enough and it's cutting off some of it? Let me know if that's what you're talking about, Wendy. Yeah, that's it? Okay, Wendy, you want to be a superstar and go save their life? Yes, but they said this is fixing it? Because watch, if I go to 450 and then I hit update, see how it brings it down further? Is it yours, Wendy, or somebody else? So what that could be, and they'll probably have a little scroll bar on the side, is if they don't have a very good screen resolution, okay? If their computer is an older computer, okay, if their computer is an older computer, really low screen resolution, that's where it normally makes the wizard real big, but not normally cutting it off. The only other thing, shoot, which page is it on? Is it on the crafting page? Let me know on that. Travis, what's up, buddy? Getting the new punch out button. Which button on the punch out button, Travis? Let me know. Crafting page, okay. Catherine, I can't see time frame. Let me know what your question was, Catherine. I only have one row of colors. That's adjusting that magnifying glass. I'll make a video on that one. Yeah, they're monitoring the Facebook Messenger. Okay, I'll check it out, Wendy. Yeah, it works with the stone version, Judy. Travis, let me know what yours was too. Hold on. So that universal monogram, if I'm doing the super mono font, okay, I'm just going to type in super here. It's the UM button, yes. So let me type in super. Has Travis responded yet? Question why? So MVB and super mono rhinestone, okay? So there's my rhinestone. If I hit there it is, done. But it has to be It has to be one of the universal monograms, okay? We have some monograms from a few years ago that's where you use the monogram docker. That's where you're going to use the monogram docker. The super heart, that might be, let me see if I have the super heart on this one. I'm not sure if this is the old one or the new one. So there. See, the super heart works. So watch, I just type out, I don't know, CFH. And then I'll hit UM for universal monogram. And now it's that heart. This is the heart mono here. But you might have the old, so this is the super heart mono, okay? So when I hit UM, it automatically brings it over. Eddie, the hat isn't in there. I actually installed that at the show. That's one that I actually installed at the show, like the hat that I was showing as the sample. Try